everyone! Before I do today's book look, I need to give a huge thank you to everyone who donated books to ECBC in the month of July. So thank you so much to Allie and Lynn Morshida, the Clement girls, the Curry family, Mika Day, the Mills family, the Netherwood family, Todd and Sharon Paris, Max and Sam Stahl, Mary Vossler, and the Woodall family. And a huge thank you to the following donors for the significant number of books that you gave to ECBC in the month of July. Thank you so much to Owen Spratt for collecting books for ECBC at your birthday party. Thank you to Nathan and Harrison Lieberman for all the great books that you donated. Also thank you to Miss Leach, Summer Lemonade War class, for using money raised this summer for donating great books to ECBC. Thank you to the Saddleback Education Publishing and Kids Read for the amazing donation of hundreds of books to the ECBC Gifting Library. And as always, thank you to the customers at Once Upon a Storybook for donating books to ECBC. I really appreciate all the amazing donations during this month of July. Okay, here's book look number 217. My sister Maddie is going to give this book look about a book that she just finished reading and loved. Here she is.
Hi everyone. The title of today's book is The Scourge by author Jennifer Nielsen. This book will be published later in August, but I just finished reading and reviewing it for a kids' book review website, and it was so great that I want to make sure that it's a book we get for ECBC Library. In this book, the scourge is a deadly disease in the country of Keldon, and it is not curable. Annie Mells, an 11-year-old girl, is shocked when she is taken by the governor and forced to test for the deadly disease. She doesn't believe it when she is tested positive for the illness and is forced to go to Attic Island, an old prison turned into a shelter for the sick. Annie is also forced to work there, and she is expected to die quickly. There is no cure for the scourge. But, with the help of her friends Weevil and Della, Annie uncovers some secrets. Annie and her friends find out that there is really no scourge, but that the governor was poisoning people with a plant to give to Doolan, Keldon's enemy country. Apparently the governor was curing people after they got really sick and giving them to Doolan as slaves. The reason for this was that if Keldon and Doolan went to war, Doolan would win because Keldon didn't have enough money to pay for war stuff. So, to keep up with the bills, the governor gave slaves. But, in the end, Annie and her friends found a way to stop the governor, and they formed a peace treaty with Doolan. Doolan gave back the slaves. This is an amazing book. This book's message is to stand up for what you believe in, and the story really shows this message in Annie and Weevil. Annie is really brave and strong, and she won't back down without a fight. I love reading books with a super strong heroine like Annie. This book also shows the importance of trust, because Annie and Weevil have to trust each other to be able to succeed in defeating the governor. This book is an exciting, adventurous fantasy story that I literally couldn't put down. I'm sure that readers of all ages will love this book as much as I did. So please donate this awesome book to the library that ECBC is building at Chalk Children's Hospital. Upper elementary, middle school, and even high school age patients will love it.